Hey, this is TeemTHE. This is Reese's King. I'm doing my deck profile on my ninja deck, which, the ninjas you kind of give and take from whatever. You can do a lot of various things with the ninja builds, depending how you go. For my ninja build, I made it around this guy, the number 12 Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. So let me show the deck for that. So of course there's the 3 Hanzos. That's kind of standard in any build. Fetches you trap cards, he's a searcher guy. The next card is 3 Flame Armor Ninja. When he's summoned, he lets you rank himself up 1 to level 5. And so that makes it really easy to summon level 5 monsters like Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja and the other Exceeds in the deck. The person who also has the effect just like Flame Armor Ninja is Wind Up Soldier. It's kind of like an odd tech. I thought it was weird, but he actually works pretty well. He makes the deck more consistent, more level 5s come out. Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke, he's a ninja monster. So basically this whole deck is around ninjas, so the more ninjas you have, the more things you're able to do with them. Alright, next up is Thunder King Ryo, just because he's a really good card for decks in general. Next is this is the main target of your ninjutsu art of super transformation. Because he's level 5, so let's say you summon Hanzo, you search the trap card, set it face down, then you send your Hanzo and your opponent's monster, you get this guy out, and then next turn you could summon Flame Armor Ninja, and then that automatically goes rank 5. So that lets you go into your Shadow Ninja. And then last but not least is Gores. You do, like, a lot of people say that because you run a lot of trap cards in ninja decks that you shouldn't run Gores, but to me he's really good not to run. He's too good not to run, so yeah. And if you'll notice, I did not run the Upstart Gold Ninja. If you run a ninja deck, do not run Upstart Gold Ninja. I've gone through like 8 different builds of ninjas to know that you should not run him.
He's too much of a minus.
He's way too much of a minus. Like, trust me, he is not worth it. Next up is the spell cards. We have 3 Pot of Dualities. This makes the deck like super consistent. So basically, you Pot of Duality and you search for Hanzo. Hanzo searches for a trap card. You deck thin a lot. So yeah. And then 2 Upstarts. I don't use 3 because I don't want to take anything else out. But a 38 card deck is always better than running a 40 card deck. And 3 Instant Fusions, along with the 3 Vice Dragons, the 3 Flame Armor Ninjas, and the 2 Wind Up Soldiers. You will make the rank 5s like no tomorrow. This deck makes rank 5 super consistently. So yeah, especially with Instant Fusion. 1 Reinforcement. So you could potentially go Pot of Duality into Upstart Goblin, activate it, search, get reinforcement, activate reinforcement, search Hanzo, Hanzo search, Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation. And yeah, it becomes really deck thinning. And of course, staples, Heavy Storm, Monster Born, Dark Hole, and Mystical Space Typhoon. Last but not least are the trap cards. I use only 2 Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation, mainly just because if you have 3, it gets super cloggy. Most of the time you'll draw 1, or even if you use all 3, most likely you'll have drawn into a Vice Dragon. Vice Dragon is level 5, of course, so you can go into rank 5s, but normally what happens is if you have 3 of these things, you will draw into 1 Vice Dragon, and if you draw into one of these things, that automatically makes it dead. 2 is always better.
And don't run White Dragon Ninja.
And don't run White Dragon Ninja. 2 Compulse. Usually what I like to do with this card is I'll summon Hanzo, and they'll think I'm searching out, I searched out for my Ninjutsu Art Super Transformation, but I'll set this card instead. And this card lets me have a lot more advantage, because what they'll do is they'll send out a monster that, they want to sacrifice out because they know that they're going to get hit by a Super Transformation. So then, you could do a lot of plays with this, so... And of course, return back Hanzo and get another search. 2 Solemn Warnings and Solemn Judgment. Torrential Tribute. XYZ Reborn, because you do a lot of XYZs into the level 5s. You do this guy like so many times. So yeah, getting an extra attachment is, you know, extremely helpful, and it has won me a lot of games, like this single card. And then also with this guy, he's the reason why I also play 2 Vanity's Emptiness, because XYZ monsters, while they're attached to an Exceed monster, the materials are not treated as on the field. So most people, what they'll do is, let's say you have a Vanity's Emptiness on the field and number 12. Most people will try to kill number 12. He can't be destroyed. So how did they get, like, the main reason to get over big monsters is you special summon and play even bigger monsters, but they can't do that with Vanity's Emptiness on the field. Also, this card can chain to a lot of cards like Miracle Fusion, Monster Reborn. Tour Guide, you know, you can chain so your opponent thinks they have a play going, but then it'll get stopped. And this guy will constantly beat over all the little monsters so that way they can't ever go into something big. And as long as you keep detaching, he's free from Smashing Ground, Dark Hole, and all that stuff. So it really puts a harsh lock on your opponent. So yeah. And then again, the extra deck is 3 number 12s. The deck is made around him, but of course you can go into the other rank 5s. Adrius, Tyrus, you gotta have these 2. Most of the time you'll be going into Tyrus more than Adrius, but just remember Tyrus can be killed in battle, so there might be cases where you want to choose Adrius over that one. I have 1 Maestro just because it's rank 4. Blade Armor Ninja. He is a ninja. I don't run 2 because I don't find him myself going into rank 4s that often. Most of the time you're going rank 5. So yeah, I just have 1 in here because all the cards in there are warriors. You know, even Wind Up Soldier's a warrior. So, and then Wind Up Zen Meister. You want to get the Flip Hanzo, Search a Warrior, Roach, just because he's pretty good. Utopia and Utopia Ray. And then for Instant Fusion, you have Ojama Knights. You want to do Ojama Knight because he can't get bottom list. That's a good reason. I used to run BLS, so that's all. He also fed the light purpose, so if you want to try going for BLS version, then I would suggest you do Ojama Knight because he is a light monster. And then 2 Carbonella Warrior. Why? Because you Instant Fusion when you have, let's say, Sasuke, Hanzo, Flame Armor Ninja, or Wind Up Soldier, and you could actually go into him and he'll let you go into Blade Armor Ninja as well as any other monster that's rank 4. So that's how come I chose him, is because a lot of times when the game is, you know, coming to an end, you could just summon a monster, Instant Fusion, a Blade Armor Ninja, and wipe out the opponent's rest of life points. And again, that is my ninja deck. Comment, rate, subscribe, do whatever you want. If you have any questions about the deck or any of the play strategies, just leave a comment, and yeah, I'm out.